How are you getting on today, folks? How are you all doing on this average sort of, what day am I filming this? Wednesday. Average sort of a day, a lot of rain made, weather seems to be broken. I hope it's not going to stay broken now because we're in the bog and we're rained off. So I'm in my good clothes, which you probably have never seen before in a video. And it's a Wednesday in the middle of the day, so... but yeah, anyways, to get into this video is going to be about our balers and what we're going to do this year, whether we're going to buy or not, and what needs to be done with them and all that. So we'll just start with the Fusion. I mentioned briefly in a video a couple of months ago about maybe trading this or the 5500. But start with Fusion anyways. We're not going to trade this. It's going in the next, before the weekend, hopefully, it's going for a service. Yeah, it's going for its service. Good few bits to get. No, there isn't a whole lot to be done really overall. Good few bits that I want to check. But as of needing big jobs, I don't think we're too bad. As I said, I've briefly gone through this in other videos. The baler's a new pickup reel. It's only 2 years done. Chains have 2 seasons done, I think, as well. So there'll be definitely get another season out of the chains. Probably put a main chain on it, put a gearbox bearing on it. Everything else I think is pretty okay. There's a foam roller on top, might need to be done. Kind of give it a good look over and see like cracks, stuff like that. Like we spotted a broken door hinge on it last year, a cracked door hinge. So I need to look over stuff like that basically and give it a fine combing. Might be a couple of bearing, the rotor bearing as well, that'll need to be checked, maybe changed. Check the roller bearing, stuff like that. It's gone into that territory where you just need to be watching out. It's about 77,000 bales on it. So just need to keep an eye on stuff like that. I have a spindle broke on the rotor as well in there, in the rotor. And the pickup reel need cam bearings now this year and bushings as well. And just check the chains either side, tighten them. Wrapper and all that, I don't think it's going to need much. It should be okay along that line. Maybe actually the wrapper brake is playing up on it a bit. The ring is wandering, but I changed the pads and stuff in it a couple of years ago, so it's not that. But just a good going over, checking out for small little bits and pieces. But the fact that the pickup reel is done, that is why I'm keeping that baler. If I hadn't a new pickup reel put on it, I quite possibly would be trading it. Because anything else, you might have a roller to be going into the category where you have a roller to go. That you might be, but there's Fusions around with 100,000 bales in them and they haven't rollers put in them yet. But there's other Fusions around with 50,000 bales and they're getting rollers. So look, it's kind of hearsay. Look, we'll give it a good check over and see. I was going to put a spoon hitch on it, but if anyone watching these videos knows about that you can get a spoon hitch to bolt straight on that, that'll work for me, because I got the coupling before, the spoon coupling, but you need another bit of an adapter piece, an extension, because the drawbar is too short on that to put a spoon hitch. Your tractor wheel will be catching back here. So that's why I didn't put it on. But if any of you any knowledge or a modified spoon coupling you can put on it, just let me know. It'd be great. Drop it in the comments and I'll get this sorted. I would put that on it straight away because there's no comparison to a spoon hitch and a drawbar pin. But that's the story with the Fusion. So over to the 5500. Will we be trading this either? No. I'm 90% sure this baler is going to stay. So I suppose long story short, we won't be buying a baler this year. It's not on the cards at the moment. It was until the digger came up. Digger came up and thought it was a better spend than buying a baler. And like that, just don't want to be putting too much on our plate the 1 year. Like, kind of like to do maybe one thing in the year, maybe 2 things. Depends what's needed. Our grass gear is very good. That baler went like a watch last year. They didn't stop once with it. Changed an accumulator on the wrapper, Other than that, not a single thing, not a tine. If the tine's broken, but I haven't put anything into it. So that's why I'm keeping that. It's going on a good note, so I'm going to keep it going for another year. And I just don't want, it's grand to go off and buy all this new machinery, but you have to be realistic too and not be putting yourselves under pressure, myself under pressure, trying to make payments back. And especially a baler, because it's going to be sitting up for probably 8 months in the year at least. So, but in saying that, you still need to have a good one while you're at it. And more than likely next year we'll buy something, quite possibly sell this or trade it and keep the Fusion. I think I'll be going down that line, because unless something comes up with this baler where I think it needs to be sold, but at the moment the way it's going, we'll be keeping it. Having the second Fusion is just makes a bit more sense, because I'd say price wise it'd be only 10,000 in the difference between, you get 10,000 more for the Fusion if we're trading it than the 5500, and I think they're just too close in comparison to go trading the 5500, because we don't need 2 Fusions every day by any means or anything like that. Like, we don't do that kind of bale count, but having a baler in the shed, a spare baler, I'd rather be a Fusion than a 5500. That's the way we're looking at the moment anyways. And would I buy a Fusion again? Yeah, I would, definitely. Would I be hard setting a Fusion? I'd consider Anthem. I know I said it, if any remembers me from the Farm Flicks video I've done, I said I wouldn't buy Anthem but a Fusion, but a bit more open-minded now. There's other brands of balers coming around too. But I like that. Looking at them at a show doesn't mean Anthem to me. It's grand to look around and all that, but I need to use them. So they're like, if anyone has a baler they'd like to demo and they're trying to push around the place, give me a call. I'll demo it happily and give a review on it or whatever. There's no problem there, because I like to try something different. Now, I do like the Fusion, to be fair, but you have to be open-minded too. You don't know until you try something else and give it a go. So, and in the field is the place to be doing all that and working it, rather than looking at it in a showroom or at a show. So this baler 5500, does it need anything? Not necessarily. Pickup, I'll do the cam bearings. There's probably about 10,000 bales on them cam bearings that haven't been done in years, that they haven't been done since we bought it, or maybe I have 2 sets, but I can't remember. Chains and all that are perfect in that baler. Just quick run through. I'd often threaten sanding the rollers and painting them, because that baler doesn't be used much, so the rollers are rusty. They don't shine up, and when you go baling silage, fresh silage as your first job, you'd be tending to bust net and that sort of crack. So I'd just like to clean them and paint them. Am I going to do it? I don't know. But anyways, it just needs a good look over. That actually got the gearbox rebuilt in it the first year we bought it. The gearbox went in it, hadn't the bale count on it to go on it, but it went in it and we fully rebuilt it. So nice to have that done too. Pickup reel is fine on that baler. There's only 39,000 bales odd on it, I think, 38 off the top of my head. So it's not a high count baler. And it runs away perfect. Beautiful baler for hay, because you can put it on any tractor in the yard, and anyone, the lads, anyone, you set that up, they're off baling away. There's nothing to watch in it. And we also do 1 or 2 tight spots where we cannot get in with the Fusion. If I had a Fusion with narrow wheels, or a set of narrow wheels for that baler, I'd get in, but I'm just down to about an inch. That is not letting me in. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. As I said, if someone wants to demo balers watching this, don't be afraid to give me a call and do it. I'd only love doing the likes of that, or baler, let it be anything else as well, but we're talking about balers today. I'd only enjoy doing that. I love getting into something different and testing it, putting it through its paces and seeing what it's like, basically, and get to show a lot of people what they're like too. So that's it. And if we were buying a baler, it would be a new Fusion 4, I'd say, is what I go for. Haven't used Fusion 4, pretty similar to them, mechanics and all that, but they are just way more advanced, I'm sure. More complications, but more advanced, and probably more output and all that. But I'll get to use one someday, I'm sure. Well, that's it for today's video anyways. Any suggestions on balers or any maintenance you think I should need to do on this baler? drop it in the comments as well, because I know that baler fairly well, but I certainly don't know everything about them. So any tips or anything, any tricks, leave them in the comments. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Good luck.